Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the 10 scale short course truck dirt oval world championship here in VRC-Pro. I'm Mike Garrison here to bring you all the action. Here's your A main lineup
5,
as we get set to go
4,
here with this one.
3.
Looking for that tone to sound. We are off and underway. Jimmy Flack, your top qualifier, leading us out here in this one. I believe that is going to be Andrea Navati jumping up at the number 2 spot early on here, right out of the gate. This is going to be a 10-minute race here for these drivers. Jimmy Flack going to be out front leading us out here. And, trouble early on here. That's going to be Tobias Lindgren. Tough start for him there in between 1 and 2, catching that inside fencing, spins him around. And here's Nutty Fox in the brown and white truck. The driver from the UK in the number 3 spot. He's chasing down Andrea Navati in the number 3 spot. Navati, the Italian driver. Into 3, out of 4. Down the front stretch they go. Simon H in the number 4 spot. Tony Del Mastro in the 5. Andrea Effler in the number 6 spot. Lindgren dropping back to 7th after that rough start. He's got some catching up to do, but he's got time. That's for sure. 1 minute into this one, 9 minutes to go. Nutty Fox working his way around right now. He qualified in the number 2 spot just behind Jimmy Flack. Drop back right off the start. And he's trying to close that gap back up right now. 9.657. His fast lap early on. There you see Andrea Navati just ahead of him there as they come into turn 1 out of turn 2. And somewhere off in the distance, Jimmy Flack already out to a 2.1 second lead. As they come down the backstretch here, Navati taking a bit wider line there. Fox sweeping wide onto the front stretch, sets him up into 1, coming out of 2. Down the backstretch, Nutty Fox taking over the number 2 spot now. Into 3, coming out of 4. And as you can see, now we jump to Navati. Navati holding that tight line, coming out of turn 3 and 4. Fox trying to sweep his way up against pit lane. 2 different line choices there from 2 different drivers. Here's Tony Del Mastro chasing down Simon H in the number 4 spot, coming into turn 3, coming out of turn 4. Simon in the purple and white, Del Mastro in the yellow and black. Del Mastro down the backstretch once again here in this one. And get a little upside down there on the curve. Big trouble there for Del Mastro. Coming out of turn 2, puts it in the fence. Tobias Lindgren taking over the number 5 spot now. Simon H in the number 4 spot. Navati in the 3 still. Nutty Fox in the number 2 spot. And Jimmy Flack out front. A clear lead for him here in this one. 2:40 into this race. Nutty Fox in that number 2 spot here. Here's Jimmy Flack, your race leader, working his way through lap traffic. He is out to a 4-second lead here in this one. As he comes back around, down out of turn 4, down the front stretch, into turn 1, coming out of turn 2, down the back stretch he goes. It's Jimmy Flack out front, Nutty Fox, the number 2 spot, Navati in the 3, Simon H in the 4, Lindgren in the 5. Andre in that number 6 spot, it looks like. Now Tony Del Mastro taking over the number 6 spot here. 3:20 into this one. Here's Nutty Fox. 4.6 seconds back from Jimmy Flack. And here's Andrea Navati, a little slow motion action here. Coming into turn 1, out of turn 2. Andrea Navati in that number 3 spot. Another familiar name here in the VRC World Championships. The Italian driver sitting 3rd. He qualified 3rd. He's sitting 3rd right now. Looking for a possible top 3 finish, a podium finish here in our short course truck world championship. Taking a time shift here in this one, 7:25 into this one. Jimmy Flack is still leading the way. Jimmy got out front early on, and he is looking to check out here in this one. Nutty Fox is 7.9 seconds back in the number 2 spot. Andrea Navati, 4.3 seconds back from him in 3rd. Tobias Lindgren in 4th. Tony Del Mastro has worked his way back up in the number 5 spot. There's Tony. My man Tony. The yellow and black. Down the backstretch he goes. Into 3, out of 4. Back down the front stretch there. Battling with Simon, I do believe. Simon in the number 6 spot. Going to be 1.6 seconds back from him. They got some lap cars in between them there. There's Tobias Lindgren in the pink and black. Has only a few minutes. Tobias Lindgren He had that rough start, got tangled up out of turn 2, and he just about hit the back fence as well there on that last time by. Del Mastro into the chase cam we go as he is chasing down Lindgren for that 4 and 5 spot. Our closest battle on the track, 0.6 of a second with 1:30 to go here in this race. Del Mastro, last time by the line there, a 10.082 his last lap. His fast lap, a 9.791 early on in this one. And I got to tell you, 10-minute race. Whoa, no! Trouble there for Tobias Lindgren, I do believe. Lindgren in the exact same corner that he started this race in struggling in. Has another bottle there, and there goes Nutty Fox trying to put a lap on him here. Wow. Trouble there for Lindgren. So Lindgren, he's got his work cut out now with 50 seconds to go. Back down the backstretch they go. Into turn 3, coming out of turn 4. There you see first and second ahead of them. They are a lap apart. Jimmy Flack trying to put a lap on the entire field at this point. Lindgren trying to come up the inside here on Del Mastro. Del Mastro trying to shut the door on him. That is the battle for 4th and 5th. Coming, oh, Lindgren, I tell you what, he loves that inside fence out of turn 2. Back down the front stretch they go here into turn 1. Out of turn 2. Oh, Lindgren bumping the fence again. Del Mastro right now holding strong. Here they come down the front stretch into 1. 12 seconds to go. Coming out of turn 2. Battle for 4th and 5th here. Back to the front though, Jimmy Flack. 5 seconds to go. Into 1. Out of 2. Time has expired. Jimmy Flack crossed the line. He's done it. Jimmy Flack, your world champion here for short course dirt oval. Nutty Fox going to be coming around for that number 2 spot. Andrea Navati 3rd. Tony Del Mastro takes the 4th place spot. Tobias Lindgren rounded out your top 5. So congratulations to the American Jimmy Flack taking the win here in this one. Nutty Fox taking 2nd, and Andrea Navati rounding out your top 3.